gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, where we bring you moments of your life. And my name is Benjamin Kuji. Before we go into the discourse for today, let's bring you up to speed with what's happening. That is the latest in what's happening in the world of sport. Flying Eagles head coach Aliu Zubairu says his team will give everything to defeat Kenya in their final group match at the 2025 African Under-20 Cup of Nations. The Flying Eagles that's day before yesterday, they played a 2-2 draw, and it has put them in a precarious situation because they are not actually doing well. And the match which left Morocco to head the group. Morocco played 2 games, winning 1, drawing 1. Nigeria also won 1, draw 1, but Morocco have a superior goal difference. Therefore, Morocco is topping the group. So Zubairu is saying that their last match against Kenya, they are going to go all out to win this one. It's going to be a very interesting one. Morocco is topping the group. Nigeria is coming second, and Kenya is third in the group. And that is why he's saying that against Kenya, they are going to give their all and all, and they want to win that match by doing everything they can. Asisat Oshoala has taken an aim at the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, over what she describes as the unequal treatment of the Super Falcons compared to the Super Eagle. If we know Asisat Oshoala, she has been doing well for Nigeria. If you talk of the female footballers in Nigeria, you are going to give it to Asisat Oshoala because she has done very, very well for both club and country. She has won a lot of laurels for both Nigeria and in her club. And she is saying that the Nigerian FA, that is the NFF, they are not actually doing well when it comes to pay and other incentives to the female national team. So the female national team are seriously underpaid, according to her, compared to their male counterpart, that is the Super Eagles. And she is saying that this is not just about money. She says it's not all about money. It's also about the visibility, that Nigeria are not giving them the visibility, investment when it comes to the female national team. Everything is centered on the male national team. So that is what she is saying, and she is saying that the Nigerian FA should try to improve on this. I think that is how far we can go on the latest in the sport world. Let's talk about what we are here today. All right, today is Champions League night, and Inter Milan will be taking on Barcelona. It's going to be a very dicey one. The first leg of the Champions League was explosive. We cannot talk about it enough because it was a 6-goal thriller between Barcelona and Inter Milan in the Barcelona home ground. And Barcelona came twice from behind to play a 3-3 draw with Inter Milan. The star of the day was Lamine Yamal, and a lot of people are talking about this young man. So my question today is, from what we are seeing, will this match eventually end in an extra time? Will this match eventually end in an extra time? Because when we look at this match, the last time Barcelona have played Inter Milan twice, it all ended in 3-3 draw. So this time around, is it going to be the match, will it end in extra time? You can have your say when you call our studio line. You can call us on 0808 427 5464, 0808 427 5464. Call us and tell us how you think this match is going to end. Barcelona, Inter Milan, or let me put it the other way around, Inter Milan, Barcelona, because Inter Milan are actually at home. In the first leg, Inter Milan played a 3-3 draw with Barcelona at the Nou Camp. And but the Barcelona team, they are very, very good. If you look at the team, it was so difficult. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Manasseh Kumaga from Dayango.
Manasseh, do you think that this Champions League is going to end in extra time?
No, sir. Inter Milan is going to win. No extra time.
Why would you say Inter Milan will win?
Inter Milan is perfect, we know. and this time is that of Inter Milan.
Inter Milan is perfect. How about Barcelona?
So Barcelona is time down over now, sir.
Wow. With the attacking prowess of Barcelona, you say the time of Barcelona is over?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is your say. Thanks for calling.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right. He said that the club Barcelona's time is over. I don't know what he means by that, because a lot of us, we agree that Barcelona, they are just coming back after they lost Lionel Messi. They have rebuilt their team to be one of the best attacking team in Europe right now. So what is your take on this? You can call our studio line. Call us on 0808 427 5464, 0808 427 5464. And another important thing we have to talk about this is that at this level, the person that will go to the next round is going straight to the final, and they are either going to meet Arsenal or PSG. Arsenal and PSG, they are playing tomorrow. So who do you think is going to meet Arsenal or PSG? And is the match going to end in extra time? Because from what we have seen, Barcelona are good on the attack. They are very, very good. Inter Milan are also good on the counter. Barcelona keep possession and they play their football. Inter Milan, whenever they get it, that is how they were able to hurt Barcelona that is the first leg. So what is your take on this? You can call our studio line. Call us on 0808 427 5464, 0808 427 5464. You can also be a show when you part of the show when you comment on our Facebook handle, Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. When you comment, we'll read your statement here live. Lamine Yamal performance was just exceptional when you talk about the first leg. Everybody were just talking about the young man. He's just 17 years, and some even say he has even surpassed the record set by the great Lionel Messi. And a lot of people are talking about this young man. They are just saying a lot of things about this young man. The coach of Inter Milan, Inzaghi said they had to put 3 players on Lamine Yamal in the first leg. So Lamine Yamal is just too good. So will Lamine Yamal be able to cause that problems for Inter Milan? Will he be able to do that? Let us have your say. Call us. Call our studio line. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
As for today, definitely Barcelona is going to have the day.
At the San Siro?
At San Siro, yes. The fact that the Inter played the 3-3 with Barcelona in Spain does not necessarily give them any edge over Barcelona. So we'll just wait and cross our fingers and wait till 8 p.m. And by 10 p.m. you will not get what I've told you, that Barcelona is going to carry the day.
But do you know that
the game is not going to extra time?
Okay, but do you know that Barcelona have not won, I think, almost 20 matches in Italy?
Barcelona they have lost how many matches?
They've not won almost 20 matches in Italy.
Well,
the Italian club. The Italian club.
Always the first time. Yes, always the first time. And today is going to be the first time.
So what would you say about your boy Lamine Yamal?
That guy is wonderful. It's wonderful. Exceptional.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that was noisy. Thank you for calling. The last caller is still believes that Barcelona are going to take this one. Because Barcelona actually played a 3-3 with Inter Milan. It doesn't mean that Inter Milan are going to win this one. No, according to the last caller, because Barcelona actually had some defensive errors, which I think they may be able to fix that. Let's see if they're able to fix that. But he is of the opinion that this time around Barcelona is going forward. And Barcelona, for a long time, they've not actually been able to come tops in the Champions League. It has been Real Madrid from Spain. So what is your take on this? Call our studio line. Call us on 0808 427 5464. 0808 427 5464. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Evening. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Okay, Isaac Onaijugu from Casio.
Okay, Isaac, you can go on. Do you think the game is going to end in extra time? Hello. Hello.
What did you say?
I said, do you think the game is going to end in extra time?
Well, I don't think if Barcelona is able to contain the Inter Milan at least in the first half, and not conceding goal. Because I believe that these boys in Barca, they have a good fighting spirit. The way they came back into the game in the first leg, when they were 2 goals down, so many other things, the chief would have been down and they would have been demoralized and out of the game. But they came out. That shows that they have a good fighting spirit to play to the end of the game.
Okay.
So they played and all their games and then defend very well. I think they will be able to edge past Inter.
Okay, it's like we lost him. Well, if you are just joining us, this is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and we are here discussing tomorrow's match. Will Inter Milan against Barcelona end in extra time? That is our discourse today. Will it end in extra time? Hello.
Hello, sorry, still Isaac. Sorry, my time went off.
Okay.
So I think Barcelona will be able to play out and then edge past Inter Milan away. So the momentum is with Inter Milan, but because of the pressure from the home fans, they might be so careful. And in a game it's a game of 50-50 because it's not about away goes through from the first leg.
Yeah.
So they might be very, very careful. So maybe Barcelona will be able to exploit their carefulness because I think their coach is very, very experienced.
Inzaghi.
Very, very experienced. Yes, that is Barcelona coach.
Okay.
So as for me, Barcelona actually they are probable in the contention for the final.
Yes.
Inter are possible. PSG are possible. Arsenal are outsiders. That is possible. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Okay. We are not actually talking Arsenal today. Tomorrow it's going to be Arsenal. We'll be talking Arsenal tomorrow. He said Arsenal are not in contention, but tomorrow we'll talk about that. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Theophilus. I'm calling from Tiabo.
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Theophilus Ahingi.
Okay, Theophilus.
Yes.
So, Theophilus, do you think that today's game is going to end in extra time?
Judging from their previous match,
Yes.
The match, Inter Milan will win 2-1. That's my own prediction. No doubt, because Barcelona, the way they played the last match, I didn't see any hope for them winning this.
Why would you say that?
It's the way they play. I don't see any seriousness in their previous match.
Wow.
Although they try, but Inter Milan will win the match tomorrow.
Okay, let's see how it goes out today. Thank you very much for calling. He's giving it up to Inter Milan, that Barcelona were not too serious. I don't know how he judges the seriousness, but as Barcelona were able to come back twice from behind. First, they were losing 2-0, and they came to equalize that game, and then Inter Milan scored, and they also equalized that goal by Rafinha, which was exceptional. So, what is your take on this? Do you think that this game is going to end in extra time, or Barcelona is going to win it in 90 minutes, or Inter Milan they are going to win it in extra, that is in 90 minutes? Call us on 0808 427 5464 0808 427 5464. This is the 18th time that these two teams are meeting in the Champions League. This is the 18th time that they are meeting each other in the Champions League. And unfortunately, or would I say fortunately, Inter Milan have the upper hand over Barcelona. And it's like Barcelona always find it very difficult against Italian clubs. They find it difficult playing teams that are so good on the defense. So what is your take on this? Call us. Let's hear what you have to say. 0808 427 5464 0808 427 5464. Barcelona have just won their last 6. They have not won their last 6 UEFA Champions League against Inter Milan. Hello.
Hello, Imam, I'm calling, please.
Okay. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Ward.
Okay. So how do you think this game is going to end? In extra time, or
the game is going to the game is going to end in 90 minutes.
Okay. And who are you giving it to?
I'm giving it to Barcelona, of course.
Why would you say Barcelona?
The last caller said he didn't see any seriousness in Barcelona. If a team could concede 2 goals the first minutes of the game,
I think it was 4 minutes they considered the first goal.
Yes, and that is definitely they will be much careful today and won't concede such goals. If they don't concede such goals in the first half of the game, definitely by the end of the day they're going to carry the day. That is what I think, and I think it's going to happen too.
Okay, so can you give us your predictions?
No, predictions do not win matches, but I'm telling you that Barcelona is going to carry the day.
Okay, all right. Let's see how it goes. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for calling. He said Barcelona obviously are going to carry the day, and maybe we just take one more call, then we'll see. We'll take tomorrow's matches, and then we'll call it a day. If we can just have one more call, then we'll wrap it up for today. 0808 427 5464. 0808 427 5464. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm Mr. Timothy Onwa.
Okay, so do you think that today's game... Please, can you speak up? Can you speak up? Speak up very well so that we can hear you.
I'm calling at high level, Macaulay.
Okay. So do you think today's game is going to end in extra time or it's in regular time?
The issue of Barcelona and Inter. You know, Barcelona and Inter, I would just say the food have already been their food that they have been eating normal. So I thought that Inter now will still win Barcelona.
Wow.
It's their food now, and they have been eating it for long now.
So can you give us your prediction?
Because even if I'm not mistaken, the last leg that they meet.
Yeah.
But they did well. So I believe that this one too, they will do more than that. So they can win the match.
Okay.
If possible.
All right. Thanks for calling. Okay. I think that is where for that segment, we're going to end the segment. Tomorrow's fixtures, Champions League, we have PSG will be taking on Arsenal. That will be another explosive one. The first leg, PSG defeated Arsenal by a lone goal. This time, Arsenal will be away at the Parc des Princes. It's going to be an interesting one. I want to hear. Tomorrow we'll be here to talk about that. Arsenal fans, I want to hear from you. Tomorrow also, there is the AFCON Under-20 where Nigeria will be taking on Kenya. That match will be 4 o'clock. Tunisia will also be taking on Morocco. I think for now, that is how we're going to call it a day. Thanks to everybody that have called for the show. Much appreciation to you and those of you that tried to call and couldn't get across to us. Much appreciation. My name is Kuji Benjamin. I'll see you tomorrow.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.